Hello again, everyone. It's Al Nigrin from the New Jersey Film Festival, here with the last of our filmmaker interviews for the Fall 2013 New Jersey Film Festival. Before I introduce our guest, I'd like to just remind you that the New Jersey Film Festival will be running through September up through November 15th on select Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings at Rutgers University in our state-of-the-art facilities, Voorhees Hall 105 and the Ruth Adams Building 001. You can get information about our festival, descriptions of the films, pictures, promotional information at njfilmfest.com, or you can call us at 848-932-8482. Today I have a very special guest, Deirdre Vertucci, filmmaker from New York City, who did a very interesting, kind of wacky comedy called The Tale of Paris Echo Gold. Just tell me a little bit about your film.
It's about one woman's quest for fame and power in our culture. I was motivated by my negative perception of images of women in the media, and they seem to be getting really sillier to me, and it was a tongue-in-cheek sort of look at, you know, iconic images of women, cheerleaders, beauty queens, and how, you know, grown-up adult women are doing this in reality shows, and that was sort of the motivation.
Well, the lead actor is really quite wonderful. I think she, you know, keeps you interested throughout because she's so interesting looking, and at the same time her performance is really very strong. And I think you had me from the boots were made for walking. Is that Nancy Sinatra?
Yes,
is that who
yes.
sings it? Did you have to get the rights for that song?
Yes, I did.
And was it expensive? I'm just kind of curious for myself.
Yeah, it was. It was.
But at the same time, I think it really makes the film, and in many ways, it is a throwback to that era on some levels, where women as objects were certainly something that was taken in, you know, with Gloria Steinem and Ms. Magazine, questioning the woman as object. But I also thought that it was kind of interesting to see your son and your husband in the film as well, and they're very good as well.
Yeah, I usually try and use people that I know because it's just easier in pulling dates and performances. And usually when I write something, I have a person in mind, and I kind of tailor the part. And my son actually, this film was made with a lot of editing and cutting together, and the voiceover was done after. I didn't have it in there in the script to start with, and it was to sort of tie it together. And my son did kind of write some of the material.
No kidding.
I would show it to him and tell him what I wanted, and then we would sort of record it. So
yeah, there's a scene where I'm not really sure they're recording something for Christmas, and there's a series where he's trying to.
That is her entrance to get into this reality show, the wife, mother, and beauty queen. And so she has him, pulls him into it for her.
But he's not very cooperative.
No, and he's not, And he kind of tells the truth about what she is like as a person, as opposed to how she's trying to show herself, you know, this outward appearance, you know, of a, you know, perfect mother and all of those things. Well,
I think the jury scored it very high, and they found it very original, and that's usually what we look for in our film festival. You know, for each one of our films, a jury has to fill out a form, and they tick off certain criteria: originality, creativity, performances, and they judge it from superior, very good, good, fair, poor. And you scored very goods on a lot of these categories. So you're in the running for Best Short Film, so good luck.
Thank you.
And folks, if you'd like to see this wonderful film, it's playing on a very unique evening where we have a series of shorts and a wonderful feature film playing on Friday, September 27th in Voorhees 105, starting at 7 p.m. You can see The Tale of Paris Echo Gold. Deirdre will be there also to introduce the film and to do a Q&A session. There'll be a number of other filmmakers there as well. Plus, there'll be free food courtesy of Jimmy John's prior to the screening. So there's a lot of wonderful opportunities not only to interact with working filmmakers. In fact, a number of audience members are now working on other filmmakers' films. So they were recruited at one of the screenings. So if you ever have need for PAs. There's a lot of people that are potentially there for you. So that, again, is Friday, September 27th. A Tale of Parasecco Go will be playing with Locomotive, which is the feature film by Jeremy Waltman, and he's from Georgia. He'll be coming up from Georgia to participate in the film festival, and you'll get to see a wonderful film. So folks, come and join us. If you need more information, come to njfilmfest.com, our website, for more info, or call us at 848-932-8482. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.